Egypt's history is over 5,000 years old. Can you imagine that? And it's ruled by families of pharaohs, called dynasties. Let's meet them.
Each dynasty was like a long family story. When one family ended, another began. There were more than 30 dynasties, but don't worry, we'll meet the most important ones.
It all started with King Narmer, also called Menes. He united Upper and Lower Egypt into one country, the birth of ancient Egypt. Then came King Djoser of the Third Dynasty. His architect, Imhotep, built the first stone pyramid, the Step Pyramid at Saqqara.
Next, the Fourth Dynasty, the Pyramid Builders. Khufu built the Great Pyramid, Khafre built the Sphinx, and Menkaure built the Third Pyramid. They wanted to reach the stars, literally. Thousands of workers helped build the pyramids, not slaves, but skilled builders. They were paid with bread, beer, and onions, the energy food of the ancient world.
After the Sixth Dynasty, Egypt's government became weak. The land split. Kings fought for power. This was called the First Intermediate Period.
Then came the Middle Kingdom, the 11th and 12th dynasties. Kings like Mentuhotep II and Senusret III reunited Egypt and built canals and temples.
The Nile was Egypt's heartbeat. It gave water, food, and transport. Every year, its floods made the soil rich. That's why Egypt was called the gift of the Nile.
But later, new people called the Hyksos invaded Egypt. They brought horses and chariots and ruled for a while, but Egypt learned from them and came back stronger.
Pharaoh Ahmose I from Thebes defeated the Hyksos and united Egypt again. That victory began the new kingdom, Egypt's golden age of power, temples, and glory.
Hatshepsut was one of the most amazing pharaohs, and she was a woman. She ruled wisely, opened trade with other lands, and built beautiful temples.
Thutmose III went on 17 military campaigns. He made Egypt the biggest empire in the world at that time. Then came Akhenaten, the pharaoh who changed everything. He said people should worship one god, the sun disk Aten, instead of many gods. That was the first try at monotheism in history.
After Akhenaten, his son Tutankhamun brought back the old gods. He was only 9 years old when he became pharaoh. His tomb was discovered in 1922, full of gold and secrets.
Then came the 19th dynasty, a time of great builders like Seti I and Ramses I. They carved temples right into the mountains. Can you imagine the work it took? Ramses II ruled for more than 60 years, one of Egypt's longest reigns. He fought in the Battle of Kadesh and made the first known peace treaty in history. He even built statues of himself taller than houses.
After the 20th dynasty, Egypt began to weaken. Other nations ruled parts of Egypt: Libyans, Nubians, Persians, and Greeks.
But even when Egypt changed rulers, its culture stayed alive. People still studied their medicine, art, and architecture for thousands of years. Did you know the Great Pyramid has over 2 million stone blocks? Or that Hatshepsut's temple was designed with perfect symmetry, and King Tut's heart was left inside his mummy because they thought it held his soul.
Every dynasty told a story of bravery, belief, and brilliance. From the first crown to the last temple, Egypt's pharaohs left a mark forever. Which pharaoh do you think was the most powerful?